At 12, I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad. Hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go. The fallen star is close, but there is death here too. Blessings of the light. Greetings.
It fell.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming. I require more wrath.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Zakarum has fallen to disgrace. What fate can save us?
Don't you dare lift a finger to help our mayor.
Leah, is
I
it?
came back here to rally.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us.
Something like...
Thank you. Tristram used to be such a... but now...
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built them.
I've come to help.
I admire your...
Have faith, Captain.
Well, I have seen...
They're attacking the barricades!
That's one of the wretched mothers.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
An ally has abandoned the fight, but my foes weaken. An ally joins the crusade, but
Greeting.
Yeah.
Want to see what you'll get?
The Nephilim, that fool, actually killed me. Of course, this was not my first time stepping through that door, and I imagine it won't be my last. Fortunately, I am well prepared. Some would say that animating a constructed body with preserved memories is not truly coming back to life. I say those fools don't understand the sheer wonder of being Sultan cool.
The thing about being... favors me.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up
Not
their
yet.
broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your mouth.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it. And I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
Yes!
Patience. Not ready yet.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Not yet. Not enough yet. Patience.
Nothing stops the crusade.
Not ready yet.
spiderlings alone may seem unthreatening, but their presence should be a warning for travelers. For wherever there are spiderlings, there will be matriarchs, and the fully grown arachnids are extremely protective of their young. The spiderlings themselves possess strong appetites, allowing them to do considerable harm to a cornered adventurer. The ubiquitous spider is one of the oldest and most adaptable creatures in the world. It also seems to have acquired an unfortunate susceptibility to magic. When exposed, the arachnids will increase dramatically in size and even cast spells. Due to this hazard, I recommend staying out of dark places whenever possible.
Not yet.
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her.
My wrath is low.
It.
Not yet. Patience. Not ready yet. Patience. Not ready yet. Not yet. Not enough. Not ready yet. Patience. Not yet. Not ready yet. wrath is low.
Burn in the light.
I require more wrath. I grow weak. I wish I could do that.
Yes!
Not yet. This cannot be opened yet. Blessings of the light. Not enough wrath.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their name, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage
I must
to
wait
ensnare
longer.
their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
My wrath is low. I wish I could do that. I'm healed. Patience. I require more wrath. I must wait longer. An ally joins the crusade, and our foes grow in strength.
These wounds are deep.
I wish I could do that.
You seem to think that my life is full of ease.
It is.
Thievery is hard work. Priceless gems don't just leap into my pockets, you know.
You will stop stealing after a point, then?
Anything's possible.
ally joins the crusade, but our foes grow in strength.
Yes, I live once more. I'm very hard to
Ancient Nephilim tested their worth by fighting through enchanted realms. It was...
As the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton remained, his jaw unhinged. Blue mist swirled around his bones, coalescing into new flesh. When at last I cut him down, the phantasmal flesh exploded, leaving only a pile of armor behind.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
I'm returning to town.
I love it!
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldic tale claims they were once powerful servants of the mythical Asmodath. They purportedly aided him in his battle against the prime evils, and Diablo later punished them by twisting them into the small, stupid forms they now possess.
Faith is rewarded.
The Lacuni, or Panther Men as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Caldeum for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive and reclusive creatures, although they will attack if cornered or hungry. I would rather not discuss the sand wasp. These overgrown insects wouldn't be notable whatsoever if not for their exceptionally poisonous stings, which, alas, killed my young apprentice. I thought he would be more careful when I sent him to retrieve a sample from the hive, but his parents did not understand my perspective.
Akarat be praised.
Yes!
My faith is rewarded.
The Mallet Lords are brutal overseers, second only to the seven evils themselves. The Mallet demons rule the seething outer reaches of the hells that surround the central realms, and have long refused to join any of the lesser evil's armies. Surely the destruction would be unthinkable if such a thing ever came to pass.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Nothing stops the crusade.
Long ago, I would open rifts for the Nephilim to help them train for battle. They fought bravely, facing down enemies in places pulled from the deepest corners of their memories. Ours is a race of great power, but we are nothing unless we temper it with skill. If you are to achieve your birthright, then conquer the rifts and take your rightful place among us.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Well fought, Nephilim.
Yes!
With Jonda.
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
Only the most powerful of Nephilim can enter the rifts, and they are the ones who can summon me from my rest. I passed many years in silence and darkness before. I wish you luck, hero.
Is rewarded.
Not ready yet.
Nothing stops the crusade.
Favors me. Stops the crusade.
Time to test my skill. Blessings of the light. Nothing stops the crusade. My strength fails.
The fallen lunatics are the most unstable of their kind, causing them to overproduce highly combustible fluids in their abdomens. I believe this imbalance must be inevitably fatal, leading the lunatics to puncture their stomachs and release their explosive bile in a terrible display when enemies come too near.
The Rift Guardian is here!
Love it! I'm returning to town.
A fine...
Akarat favors me.
Unleash your power.
Akarat favors me.
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally humans until the Vizieri corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended. Akaza attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records.
Faith is rewarded. Favors me. Not yet. My faith is rewarded.
The colossal Golgor is merely a colossal myth. In folklore, they are sons of an infamous demon who smashed half of hell in anger after the prime evils were defeated during the Dark Exile. Why, if I had a gold coin for each of these tales, I would be a wealthy man indeed. Only the most talented mages can summon skeletal guardians. It takes great power to form these tall, slim constructs from their unstable reagents, and even more power to sustain them. In the hands of a master, however, the guardians can become powerful weapons capable of defending their posts until the end of time.
Nothing stops the crusade. Akarat be praised. I need healing.
The Rift Guardian is here.
I need to go back.
Your valor.
I love it.
now, but few succeeded in overcoming the trials.
The Dark Berserkers are considered weaker demons, but their strength is still far greater than that of any human. I have found dark spells within the cathedral, written in Archbishop Lazarus's own hand, explaining how to summon them. I pray that no other copies exist, so that this terrible knowledge will be lost forever.
Though I have searched every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the Blood Clan Khazra. Some crumbling papers hint that they made a pact to serve the mythical lesser evils. But surely such a thing cannot be considered proper scholarship. Can it?
Akarat favors me. My wounds heal.
I'm injured.
That's not possible. Akarat be praised. My faith is rewarded.
The Ravagers were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war, they remained in pandemonium long after the last siege of the fortress ended. Now, they regard the realm as their home and terrorize any angels who venture onto the battlefield.
I suspect that the Bard Lurker is part demon, for its appearance has an aspect far too sinister to occur naturally. It expels and not...
The Rift Guardian has found...
Akarat favors me. Out of room. I'm returning to town. I'm returning to town. I'm returning to town.
I grant.
Yes!
Are you ready?
These serpentine demons are Belial's favored servants, and he has granted them some of his skill in cunning and illusion. Deceivers will cloak themselves in the familiar forms of their enemies' companions and friends, waiting to strike when the moment is opportune. It is only then that their true forms are revealed.
My wounds heal. Nothing stops the crusade. Faith is rewarded.
die.
The Rift Guardian.
I need to go back. Seems unwise.
Yes!
Not ready yet.
The electric eels are insidious pests that have taken root in the oases surrounding Caldeum. Known for their stinging strikes, these creatures are particularly dangerous when they attack in large numbers. It is said that raw eel has become a delicacy among Caldeum's elite, but I assure you these rumors are baseless.
I'm returning to town.
Impressive.
Yes!
Fortune favors the bold.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are now.
Though the subjugators have always been powerful demon sorcerers, they constantly sought to increase their standing in the bloodthirsty realms of hell. To this end, they imprisoned a score of massive Armadon, torturing and flaying them until the hell beasts would bear subjugators as riders. Together, the Mount and its master are nearly invincible. No one has seen an armored destroyer since Diablo was exiled from the burning hell centuries ago. Before then, they were the bulk of his army, and they crawled, thick as locusts over the face of their master's realm. Should the Lord of Terror ever return, I fear they would be his heralds. Soul Rippers are the bane of the living, creatures born of the endless malice churning within hell. Agile and swift, the Rippers cover ground quickly by latching onto prey with their enormous and then leaping on top of their victims. From this point, the Ripper cannot be deterred. It has begun to feast.
Not yet.
Faith is rewarded.
Long ago, the heralds of pestilence were lesser demons who rebelled against Asmodan. The Lord of Sin vanquished them easily, but instead of slaying them, he granted each one a long arm, infested with a poison that could kill anything but Asmodan himself. The heralds have been plague-riddled menaces ever since.
The Rift Guardian.
I'm overburdened. I need to go back. Akarat be praised.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Fate smiles on you today. What?
That's too
I didn't
expensive.
even know I had that thing.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
I will enjoy this.
The Boggin Trapper's snares are surprisingly effective, though I have no idea how they learned to fashion them. Most of the Boggin's feeble intelligence seems to be centered around killing and eating, and in this respect, their efforts are admirable. Perhaps I should hide one of these snares near my tent when I'm sleeping. A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very little during my eavesdropping, except that the word Magda was repeated several times in their chants. Oh well, now I journey to the safety of my home, where I may put these worries behind me.
I love it. Nothing stops the crusade.
I was able to trace some carrion bats back to one of their nests. What I found shocked me. The nest itself is a living organism, a mature bat that has been mutated by the darkest of magics. I no longer doubt that demonic forces have corrupted these creatures.
Akarat be praised.
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
Yes!
Akarat favors me. Akarat favors me. Akarat favors me. Nothing stops the crusade. Nothing stops the crusade. Blessings of the light. Heal me. Yes!
The Rift Guardian has arrived!
Nothing stops the crusade! I need to go back.
My stomach feels strange.
Did you forget to eat again?
No. In fact, I decided to get the day's eating out of the way all at once. I kept at it until I couldn't take another bite.
Oh, it sounds like you ate too much then.
Being a mortal is very complicated.
An ally has abandoned the fight, but my foes weaken. I love it!
Have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
Akarat be praised.
Enough left.
Nothing stops the crusade.
I need to go back.